Okay, of course, so Jerome Powell's address later today is something that will be very crucial to watch as far as the global markets are concerned. But of course, that's the global market action. How will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in to tell you just that. This is our Power Prep segment, and we have Ekta, Vivek and Mangalam with us to take you through all that you need to know going into this trading day today. Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. Ekta, let me come across to you first. What is the market setup looking like today?
Thanks for that. Well, yes, overnight, the markets were subdued as the global cues weighed in yesterday's trading session. The FIIs continued to net sell, so they net sold around 1,200 crores plus in yesterday's trade. Now, the US markets did close lower overnight. It is the Fed speech or statements from the Fed chair which will be in focus at the Economic Club of Washington. So that is something that the street would focus on. Asia is largely in the green at this point in time, and the SGX is probably indicating maybe a little bit of a positive start. Now, in terms of a couple of important cues to watch out for, the Adani stocks continue to be in focus. Adani Ports showed a strong intraday recovery in yesterday's trading session. It closed 9% higher. And the overall news yesterday was that the Adani promoter has reduced pledge. Now, we do have the Adani transmission Q3 numbers, which will be in focus. Adani Ports comes out with numbers today as well. So that will continue to be top of mind in terms of news. Result reactions, Tata Steel, LIC Housing Finance, Hindalco because of Novelis. So all of these stocks will continue to be in focus on account of stock-specific action. So that theme continues. Results today, like I mentioned, Adani Ports, Ambuja Cement, Bharti Airtel commentary with regards to Vodafone and the infusion and the competition henceforth would be something that the street would watch out for. Hero Moto. RBI meet this week, so that's the big cue. It's the first of 2023. Levels to watch: 20-day moving average, 100-day moving average on the upside for the Nifty. Near-term support is yesterday's intraday low which was 17,690, and Friday's intraday low, whether or not that can be supported and maintained at this point.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that, Ekta. That's the market setup, but a lot of stocks that will be in focus as well. Vivek has that list. Vivek?
Well, good morning. Quite a few results that came in post-market hours, quite a few disappointments as well. First on our list, Tata Steel, a surprise loss as far as the bottom line is concerned, a loss of over 2,500 crore rupees, dragged lower mainly by weaker European operations. LIC Housing Finance, another big miss as far as the bottom line is concerned. The net profit coming in close to 480 crore versus the CNBC TV18 poll of close to 728 crore. V-Mart, again, a slight disappointment over here as well. Revenues, although they were up almost 12.5% on a year-on-year basis, EBITDA was down almost 23.5%, profitability down almost 65% on a year-on-year basis. Moving on to Action Construction Equipment, a strong set of results from the company this time around. Revenues up almost 27.5%, EBITDA up 57%, while profitability was up almost 70%, coming in closer to the 46 crore mark this time around. JK Paper, the trend of paper companies reporting a very strong Q3 continues. Revenues were up almost 50% on a year-on-year basis. EBITDA was up 76%, and profitability again coming in closer to the 330 crore mark, which is the 150 crore mark last time around. Muthoot Finance also declared its results, largely in line to a slight beat to the CNBC TV18 poll. Profitability coming in over 900 crore versus our poll of close to 867 crore. Nuvoco missed us, again, a bottom line miss as far as this company is concerned. And the insurance data, and so keep an eye out for the insurance stocks as well. ICICI Lombard, New India Assurance and Star Health, all of them showing a Jan premium that was up on a year-on-year basis.
Okay, all right, Vivek, thank you so much for that. Finally, let's talk about the F&O space. Mangalam is joining with all the updates there. Mangala?
Well, yesterday was a weakish day as compared to Friday, and as a result of which all the short covering that took place on Friday got negated, and yesterday the shorts returned. In fact, in cash markets, the FIIs sold about 1,200 crores, the DIIs bought almost all of that, but in index futures, the FII shorts returned, 2,200 crore worth selling out there. In fact, they unwound around 1,400 longs, and they added 22,000 shorts as well, as a result of which the FII long exposure is now down to just 15%, the lowest that we've seen in a very long time. The shorts are at 85%. Not just that, they're also selling calls. So 1.3 lakh short calls added by the FIIs as against just 25,000 puts. However, remember, the FIIs haven't unwound all the short puts that they've written in the previous trading session, so supports are still intact. However, on the way up, there is resistance, which is denoted by the fact that the FIs have sold 5 calls per put sold. What are those calls that have been sold? 17,800 call, a premium of 85 rupees, telling you 17,885 would be the first resistance to watch out for. 17,900 call as well, with a premium of 50 rupees, telling you that 17,890 to around 17,950 is an important resistance band. That's where a couple of daily moving averages lie as well. Though we are seeing put writing at 17,800, telling you that yesterday's low of 17,700 is likely to hold out in terms of a support. The SGX Nifty is indicating a positive start. However, it's also indicating a start straight in the resistance zone. So let's see whether that's getting sold into or not. However, remember, yesterday the put writers did not get follow through. Will today the call writers get follow through or not is the question we need to answer.
Okay, all right. So that's the market setup and the F&O setup as well, guys. Thank you so much for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead.